Mais hello. Ça va bien? Comptez faire. It's raining outside. Ain't much we could do. Hello. Hey, Eric. What's up, brother? Lewis. I posted the link if anyone wants to come up, just visiting. It's raining outside. I almost missed the premiere earlier. Had to go pick up Maya from band. But if anyone wants to come up, y'all are welcome to come up. Can you hear me? Is it sounding right? Just looking to kill a little bit of time. We are doing karaoke tonight over at Cosmic Cultivators. So y'all make sure to head on over there at 8 p.m. If anyone has any questions, I know we just did the live stream, not the live stream, but the premiere from the property. And there was a few questions that I got timed out on. So we can talk about that. We can talk about, what we have going on over here, which is basically nothing but dragon fruit and beans that want to grow ridiculously tall, but not produce any beans. It's crazy. Chubbs, the queen is in here. Let's see. Nope. I'm trying to see how to work that. There we go. And I type and talk at the same time. So, yeah, we got that. Wow, they got 6 people already. Lordy, 3 comments. Y'all got back home fast. That wasn't a live stream, Mr. Robert. That was just the premiere. Kenny, what's up, brother? I went ahead and put the link if anyone would like to come up. It's an open chat. We don't have anything really specific we want to talk about. Angie at Abundant Acres was asking in the premiere if we had well water. We actually do have well water on the property. We have well water. We have electricity and sewage. There was a house there at one time, so everything is set up. Let me pause for a second. I need to take a phone call. Sorry about that. The dude wanted to talk. Let's see. No problem, Peanut. We just, yeah. Oh my God. My girlfriend's, all them applications are starting to come in. It was actually the dude he's ready to come home. Like, no, we got plans for tonight. You got to stay. You wanted to stay last night. You're going to stay again tonight. But we got karaoke tonight. Yeah, so we do have electricity, sewage, and a well on the property. It's a shallow well with a above ground pump, but we're going to look into making it, seeing how it works. It's the Marshmallow Man. What's up, Lewis, brother? Oh, not a whole bunch, man. Oh,
Great.
hold on. You're breaking up. Can you hear me?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Eric, it is, man. We were looking at another place that was almost 9 acres, and I'm really glad that we ended up not getting it. It was separated between 2 bayous, broken up into 3 different pieces. This one's a little bit closer, and we don't have to wait for the sugar cane and stuff to get off of it. But let's see. Move some cameras around here. No, Lewis, we're not going to be fighting no alligators at the new property.
No,
we might end up having some. We're close enough to the water. We're about half a mile away from it's called the Delcom Canal. Eric, it's an 1.5 acres that we have. It's gonna be plenty big enough. I had a drawing I put out on Facebook and on the YouTube community tab a while back, and we broke down. We got a 1/4 acre of black bears, which is going to be 17 rows spaced 6 feet apart. Just big. It's big enough to where my tractor's going to pass between them. They're going to space far enough. And then we're going to end up with probably close to a 1/2 acre of garden, or useful 1/2 acre of garden. And then we'll have 2 more small garden areas along with a patch to be able to put the dragon fruit. We're going to have bananas, fig trees. We got 10 fig trees to put out there. We're going to be looking at putting about 10 blueberry trees out there, a couple orange trees, lemon tree. The blackberries are the main thing that I'm looking to. John, what's up, brother? You scared to come up?
He sees the pair of us together. He's scared.
He's scared. Yeah. My Canadian cousin, John don't want no part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, Eric. That's, we're going to be doing some stuff that's different. A lot of people, I have a bunch of 2- and 3-year-old round bales of hay that's going to be given to me. I need to go pick them up, and we're going to be using those for mulch and also for just John, if you're scared, say you're scared. Don't be come on man in me. We're going to be using old hay actually for compost and for mulch. I know a lot of people don't recommend that. They say that it causes a lot of grass and stuff like that, but that's what we have the most abundance of around here to be able to pick up. So we're going to try that and see how it works. We can't grow back grass no more than we already do. Froze up.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys get straw out there? Like
no,
your fall wheat?
No wheat. No, we don't get no wheat straw. They don't grow wheat around here anymore. It's basically grass and or hay and sugar cane, and it's a mess to get the sugar cane.
Yeah, I seen on somebody else's channel, they were doing the sugar cane thing, and they were, whatever was left of it, they would stick it through the wood chipper. Like when you go to stick your branches and that through a wood chipper, that's what they would do, and just reuse it again.
Yeah, it's amazing how well. it's amazing how well the sugar cane's actually like basically it's 98% potash once it breaks down. It's amazing. We used to have a place we could pick up composted sugarcane pulp around here because we got huge sugarcane refineries. That they don't do it anymore. But we're gonna try to get some over
I know
time.
this guy was I know this guy was is in the south there somewhere. I just can't remember if he's as far south as you or a little bit more north. But
Sugarcane's pretty.
He grows his own sugarcane.
Yeah, it grows well, and it does. It makes some amazing sugar and some molasses or syrup. You know, it's not called molasses; it's a dark syrup around here, but it's really good. John, I don't want to hear from you if you ain't coming up here and talk, buddy. You have to wait till tonight. We can talk shit then. Yeah, the sugarcane pulp does work well. We have 50 Ouachita blackberries to put in the ground out at the property, and I have I need to start. I got 78 blackberries in the front of the house right now that I need to get some new plants started off of that we can put out at the property. So, and then we got clippings from a few different places that we can be putting. Lots of blackberries.
Yeah, I gotta do a garden tour or property tour of my gardens and that. So a little bit later today. Yeah, my tomato plants are just out of control.
It must be nice to be able to still be growing tomatoes right now.
Oh yeah, because I use the coffee grinds, my homemade bone meal, my own homemade eggshells and banana peels, and that's all I've used on my tomatoes. And I grow pot near it, right in the same bed, and they're still blooming. I've got those things those metal things you stick in the ground, and a couple of them just been overtaken.
The cages
already, so I gotta, yeah. So I gotta figure out either a new way next year, or I'm gonna have to figure out a new way because they're growing something fierce.
We use the cement wire. That's what we're gonna use out at the property next year. We took it and made some cages with like the 5 foot tall cement wire that you roll out whenever you put cement down. Yeah. I have about 70 of those made from when I used to grow stuff out at the property, grow tomatoes at the property. So we'll be bringing that out to the new farm and using them out there. See how that works. We are excited though. Oh man, the kids aren't as excited as us, but once we start spending some time out there and they start getting away from the house and all the electronics, they're going to start enjoying it a lot more.
Yeah. I remember being a kid. All we had was Game Boys and Nintendo. That was it.
We had dirt. We had dirt. Yeah. They dig out the ditches and they come put the piles of dirt in the front yard to get leveled out. And we wouldn't let them level it out. We'd build forts and everything with the dirt for the G.I. Joes, and we'd blow them up with the firecrackers. We were like 12 when we finally, 12 or 13 when we finally got an Atari.
Yeah, that's what we do at the snow up here when we get a real good year of snow. Is the kids next door, they'll build forts in the snow. Because my driveway maybe from my neighbor's driveway is maybe 10 feet, 15 feet. Yeah. From the edge of my driveway to the edge of his driveway, and I throw a lot of my snow there, and he does there, and the kids like halfway through the winter. If it's a good year for snow, it can be like shoulder height, and the kids are just digging in and making forts and everything.
In there, Passamaquoddy. Well, we wouldn't build like real forts out of it. We'd take it and build some like the little blocks and we'd use it like rubble. And we'd like for the GI Joes, you know, the little GI Joe characters. We'd use it for that, and we'd blow up the stuff, the little black cat fireworks. They turn us loose with that. You're 5, 6 years old, and that's what we'd be turning loose with. Nobody's home, no parents at the house, and it's like, hey, take the here, y'all got fireworks. Y'all, just don't blow yourself up. Okay, we'll blow up the GI Joes though. Hey, Mr. Rich, garden done all wrong. We're just visiting. Anyone else wants to come up? Y'all are more than welcome to come up. Oh man, Eric, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Yeah, so we're excited about the property and getting it. We're gonna have about 2,000 feet of water line we got to run out. We're trying to make plans of where we're gonna run all the lines at to have it to be able to bridge it out to, you know, each individual area. So we're trying to really plan ahead before we start. I've always started and then tried to plan, and it's always working on top of working and backtracking, trying to get things right. So we trying to plan ahead to where we don't have all the extra issues. Huh. Oh my God, I hope Sheena is on. Looks like somebody's already ready for tonight.
No, I'm just out there building a chicken coop. It's really hot here. How you doing, Louis? It's the marshmallow.
Hey there, John.
You see what he has on, Louis?
It's hot here. It's really hot.
The
Mankini.
what's that band that sings YMCA?
The Village
The
People?
Village People?
Louis, cut the shit. No,
Hey there,
it's
Gardner.
hot.
Hey, Gardner. How's it going, brother? Shut it. Oh, man. What's been up, John?
Not much. Just recuperating, getting back to you know, the pace. I'm busy trying to build a chicken coop. I'm finally gonna get chickens, but I gotta take like every 45 minutes. I gotta take a break. It's too hot.
How hot is it?
It's 88 degrees.
Oh, my.
It's hot.
It's hot. Yeah. We actually have some cool front coming through. We're going to be in the mid 70s all week for the low and mid to high 80s for the high. It's going to be a big break from what we've been having.
Yeah, and this week is supposed to be up in the like 92 to 95.
Oh, yeah, that's hot for y'all.
It's I can't take it. It's hot for me.
It's good. It'd be some good weather for working out. If it doesn't rain, we'll be having some good weather out at the property.
So, hold on a second. I came up here to actually address something with you, where you say you don't want to hear from me in the comments section. I need to come up here and address you.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Because we haven't spoken in a while. So you need to
We spoke on the phone. We spoke on the phone last week.
No, we texted. That's different. We're not 13-year-old girls, John. Texting is communication. Speaking is speaking.
Yeah, well, you do know that we are going to meet up later on tonight. And just so you know, I am going to out-sing you tonight.
Well, that's fine. You go ahead and give it a shot. Look, I got you a surprise, John. Watch.
What?
Damn it, don't want to come out.
Yeah, there you go. Pa-pow!
Well, pow! No, man, I missed you, John. It's been a while.
No, it has been a while. I miss you guys too. It has been a while. You know, I got. Shut up, you little bastard!
Oh, John's back.
I got sick for a while there, but I'm slowly. The side effects I'm feeling now is the energy,
The motivation and energy, right?
motivation, energy, and the heat. The heat totally just like brings me down. I can't take the heat.
the heat with the blood pressure medicine they have me on, the heat really fucking knocks out my motivations.
Yeah.
Um,
They got me on. They just upped my shit here. It's amlodipine.
and I have no idea. Pastor McQuarrie, this is not a Shed Wars
It's
related
Right.
sub content, so it doesn't count. We're gonna give him a pass today on the 5 pounds for cussing.
yeah. But this thing does keep me cool.
I bet it does. It gets you a good suntan too, huh?
Yeah, it keeps me protected and it keeps me cool.
That is awesome. Awesome. It's been hot, man. The heat really.
And this time I'm sporting it without underwear.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, I am.
I don't want to see.
Well, if you would like to see, I will show you.
I know. I said don't, John. I don't know. Hey, tonight on the TVMA, you can show off whatever you want. It's gonna be funny.
Because it's on somebody else's channel. It's okay
You
to
can do
corrupt their channel, but not yours.
You go ahead and do it, John. There will be a voiceover video very soon with it.
That I'm not doing nothing. Because I know you will do it.
I've been waiting for a rebuttal on the fish video with you kissing the fish. Still waiting on that. It's like, man, I thought that was a good one, and
It
John
was a
would've
good
been all upset and like,
No, it was a good one. It was a good one. It was entertaining. I found it entertaining.
we listened to it about 15, 20 times.
Yeah, I thought it was a good one.
It keeps the neighbors and the mosquitoes away.
Well, there's no neighbors, but and the mosquitoes want no part of they can't penetrate the skin anyway. So
Nope. The mosquitoes are bigger than anything they could bite on there, Mr. Roberts. So they're not interested.
huh? So, Allah.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun tonight. We got a bottle of wine too. That when we bought the property, the realtor gave us a bottle of wine. It's some high dollar wine, like 2019 wine. Probably paid like $8 a bottle for it, but that's gonna be my drink of choice tonight with the Jägermeister. Is
You
that
call an $8 bottle of wine like high quality wine?
if I gotta pay for it, that's high. Yeah. If I'm not paying for it, you can spend what you want. If I gotta pay for it, $8 is top shelf.
Oh, okay.
I don't drink to enjoy alcohol. We've talked about that before.
Yeah,
I have an
we
issue
did,
with drinking. Yeah, I don't drink often because I don't stop when I start. So it doesn't matter what it tastes like at the beginning. It all tastes.
I
the same.
know. We've drank together till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Last time we did karaoke, I think we shut it down at 11 o'clock my time. And we went over to Cosmic Cultivators. I stayed over there till 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know when's the last time I stayed up that late and not be at work. I was all out of whack.
Exactly. Is it 8 p.m. that was supposed to be there?
Yeah, 8 p.m. Around.
Eastern Standard Time.
I have no idea.
Well, he's from New Hampshire, so I would assume it would be our time, not yours.
You see, now you're making it all rough.
What do you mean not making it? I'm trying to make sure that I know when to be there. Well, maybe Chris needs to learn to put Eastern Standard Time.
I'm looking right now to see if it says.
No, I don't think it says. I think the thing there just said 8 p.m. question mark, question mark, question mark, but it doesn't say Central or Eastern.
We just got to pay attention.
I think I did pay attention.
8 p.m. Eastern.
But it says Eastern?
No, it says 8 p.m. question mark. But if you go to it, it's in 7 hours. So, yep, it'll be 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock my time.
Okay.
Oh, good thing you told me that. I'd have showed up late.
You know, Yankees, they don't think of these things. You know what I mean? Got to keep on top of them.
Gotta keep them. Gary, what's up, brother? Yeah, but So you want them 2 boats, John? You're welcome to have them. I give you
No,
one
no,
pack of beer.
no. I'm all set. You can keep the 6-pack. I'm all set.
I was gonna give you a 12.
I'm good, brother. I don't need any more boats. 5 is plenty.
You couldn't handle them anyway. That's some
The fucking things don't float.
that's some South I. They got there. They have to float. That's how they got
Oh.
there.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. With the flood. Yeah.
Fucking things don't float.
With the flood they do, they have no choice.
Well, if they didn't float, they'd have just stayed on the ground, John.
They floated with the flood. I'm sure those were flooded in, right?
I think that's how they ended up getting there. Yes, they're not on my property. Actually, they're on the right of they're on the right of way for the railroad tracks.
Yeah, but that looks ugly. Are you going to eventually remove them?
I don't know if I can. I'm gonna have to. Like I said, I don't know if they're mine or not. They're not mine. You know, they're not my boats, and they're not actually on my property. My property stops about 6 feet from the boats.
Yeah, but
With the right of way.
some things disappear overnight, and nobody knows where the hell they went.
That's a lot of stuff to disappear, though. They're gonna. Don't get me wrong. They're gonna end up getting away because it's a trap for snakes and everything along like that. It's not something that we're gonna want to keep. But it's also not something that we're gonna be worried about right at the beginning with. We might.
Why do you have me so big on the screen?
You're sitting closer than everyone else.
No, I can't push back more, or else it's gonna start showing stuff. So
I don't know. I mean, it's not that you're so big, it's just where you're situated.
okay.
I mean, I don't know. My head's in the screen. If I back up a little bit more, you just look. I don't know, John. You're asking way too many questions that I don't know.
It's just I look like I'm overtowering the both of you for some reason.
No, it looks like you're sitting on top of the camera because your whole body's in there and it's just my head. And my head's bigger than your body. What's so funny, John?
You're full of shit.
I'm not full of shit.
You totally know that half the shit that comes out of your mouth is shit.
That's not nice, John. Don't make me bring up the roundup.
Last time I checked, we don't like each other very much. So why are you surprised that I'm giving you shit?
That's why I shot you the bird.
Yeah, exactly.
John looks so tall there. Yeah, Mr. Robert, he looks like at least to be 5'6".
Yeah.
Don't get me started, John. We'll bring up the roundup. Louis, you ever heard that story?
No, he doesn't need to hear that story.
Would you like to hear that story, Louis?
No.
Sure,
Louis
okay, why not?
Okay. Last year, about midway through Shed Wars, John and I, people really thought that we hated each other. We don't like each other, don't get me wrong, but people literally thought we hated each other. And we were on a live stream, and I was poking, messing with John, and John was talking his shit like he does. And, we were talking about, the Bayou Gardener website and Mr. Donald, and how, Mr. Donald had shared with me, what to make his super soil or his fertilizer mixture, his liquid fertilizer mixture. And I mean, John was right there, like literally writing things down. And it's like, yep, you take, per gallon of water, you take a teaspoon of Master Blend and a teaspoon of calcium nitrate and a half a teaspoon of Epsom salt. And I said, now here, you take a half a teaspoon of Roundup and you put it in. And he's like, Roundup? And that was the biggest thing for about a month and a half. Well, that was the biggest thing until the banana hammock came in. That was the biggest thing for a good while, messing with John about that.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was a dick move by me because he was really interested, thought that I was going to give him some type of miracle stuff, and then the roundup just came out. He's like,
The roundup confused me
you know, that was awesome. Though that
because
face,
you decided to be a dickhead and add, oh yeah, roundup, and it's like my gardening brain is like, huh?
just
Roundup?
like that
Like-
that exact face, like roundup.
Roundup,
Really?
huh? Like, what? The roundup is a fucking weed killer.
And like 7 or 8 people in the comments section was like, really roundup? Wow, you got me too.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
that
all
was
the
a
farmers.
dickhead move, but
No, that was awesome. That was out of the park.
yeah, it doesn't happen very often. So I'll give you that one.
Yeah,
Go
all
ahead,
the
Louis.
farmers up here use Roundup. Not how long it takes to kick in, but they'll use it about a week or so, or however long it kicks in, plus a week or two on their fields before they go planting everything, just to kill
I was
off the
telling-
weeds.
I was telling him that for the fertilizer, that Mr. Donald grew these amazing tomatoes, and everything he put out in his garden was amazing. And I had the opportunity to visit with him a couple times at some of the get-togethers they had, and so I was like, I'm going to share it with everybody on this live stream. And John, I was like, nobody else is listening, John. It's just for you, just for you. So it got a lot of people. It really did. Roundup is fantasy.
It was a good one.
That's what makes gardening fun, when you got people you could pick on with, especially when you don't like them.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny how I don't like you, but yet we managed to get along somehow.
It's just a show to getting along. We really don't like each other.
Yeah,
It's just a show. It's like,
it's just a show.
John, not again.
Hey, but our karaoke together does help some people's channels when we go
Well,
there. You know,
I hope
it
we
helps.
throw Cosmic Cultivators. I hope we put them over the top tonight. I know they got to be getting close. They were somewhere around 200 hours last week or 5
Well,
weeks.
last time we went to Rebel Canners, they were like 400. Tammy needed
No,
and
she was 75 hours away, and she got
75, and she got
117. Yeah,
Yeah, good. Yeah.
it worked
So,
out well.
Hopefully, we'll get it for Chris and Gina, Cosmic Cultivators, tonight. So
Well, they should have right at 24 hours for
Yeah.
yesterday. I started running them yesterday afternoon, and I just turned it off before the premiere started.
yeah. Yeah, so hopefully all you guys in the chat here can join us tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 Central, at the Cosmic Cultivators, and watch me totally out-sing the Swamp Rat.
I'm going to take it easy on you tonight.
Yeah, with that $8 bottle of wine, I can see. Yeah, totally.
Hey,
He's gonna lay off the Jägermeister tonight because he wants to be on his Jäger.
Yeah, the Jägermeister's good
Nah,
medicine.
He's not gonna be doing Jägermeister tonight.
I drink a third of a bottle of Jägermeister every karaoke. Whether I need it or not, it's a third of a bottle. This is what she gave Josh.
Josh, yeah.
It's a Cabernet. I don't know what that means.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Wow. Yep. And then
That's not bad. Cabernet Sauvignon. That's pretty good.
we got some other stuff. Some homemade stuff somebody gave, made out of muscadines. So if I run short on one, I'm gonna get on the other one. But yeah, I'm still gonna have my third bottle.
So now it's a red wine, the Cabernet. Are you gonna drink it chilled or are you gonna drink it hot?
I drink it chilled. I drink all wine chilled.
Okay.
when I drink.
So if you're gonna drink Cabernet like at room temperature, that's gonna give you heartburn and you're gonna be
It always gives me heartburn.
yeah. So I would advise you to drink it chilled.
I like it cold. Even the ones that say to drink at room temperature, I still drink cold. I find it takes the bitterness out. I don't drink a bunch of wine, but like last time we did karaoke, I picked up it was 20 $26 or $27 the bottle at Walmart. And it was on sale for $7. So I picked it up and it was really good. And it got me a little hopped up. I woke up the next morning with nothing, no hangover or anything.
That's the
I don't
important
know.
part.
Say again?
That's the important part, is enjoying a bottle of wine and wake up in the morning without hangovers and heartburns.
Hey, Free Hanley
Nisi.
May.
I haven't seen Nisi in a long time. How you doing, Nisi?
She's been putting out some more videos lately.
I haven't been really following much.
It's been hard. I see him pop up. I haven't. Honestly, I've been able to watch like 3 videos. 3 videos a day, maybe. The last 2 weeks at work. It's been busy.
So what are you home for 2 weeks now?
2 weeks, yeah. Yep. Just got in. John's wearing the mankini again.
I am. I'm outside building a chicken coop, and I gotta stay cool.
I hope you're doing a video building a chicken coop in there.
No, I'm not.
Why?
I don't. It's not very pleasant, I guess.
It's not very pleasant.
You should get into the chicken coop build off with me and Chris and Gina.
Yeah.
Don't know what you're talking about.
They have a little side thing going on. They're building chicken coops. Yeah. The North, basically the U.S. against Canada.
Oh.
They're building the chicken coops together.
Mine's almost done. I'm just now I'm just building the nest boxes.
How many chickens you have, or are you planning on?
I'm gonna go with 6.
6. That's a good amount for 2 people.
Yeah, to start with, I'm gonna go with 6.
You're gonna end up with a lot more, and then you're gonna have all those, and you're gonna end up with oh my God, I got too many, but I want more.
I'm pretty disciplined. I'm pretty disciplined when it comes to, like, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to keep, because this is what I can manage. And so I don't overwhelm myself. You're only going to get 1 dog too, and then Miss Donnie's like, nope, you're going to have 4. No, I said we're not going to have any, and we ended up with 3 because I want this one, and this one.
And do you think that's not going to happen again with the chickens?
No. No.
We know who rules the roost over there, John. Check out John's fans, OnlyFans. John, that's why John's building a chicken coop, so he can walk around in there and look bowed up compared to the chickens. On his OnlyFans.
I'm not the boss. I just say what happens. I'm just the one that says it's this, and this.
You're not the boss. You just say yes, ma'am.
I say yes, ma'am. This is how it's going to be done.
That's just the way you said it. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I know. I'm the same way.
Happy wife, happy life.
That's not true. They could be as happy as they want, and you still not happy because they grouchy. Yes, John has a OnlyFans channel. Mankini Man is his OnlyFans channel name. Mankini Man.
Mankini Man.
Oh man, I hate this weather. I wanted to be outside weed eating. I went drop Maya off, take her pictures for band. I come home and I'm weed eating, and I had to add some fuel to it and add some or weed whapping, or we call it weed eating down here. I know y'all call it different things up there, whippersnapping, but
weed whacker.
Weed whacker, yeah. But I was weed eating. I went, added some string to the roll, and I filled it up, and I climbed. I still got a big pile of dirt we had purchased it to level out the backyard after we move out the raised beds, bring them to the property, and the grass just like gets 3 feet tall on it while I'm at work. So I had weed eaten all around the side and left the top because it was kind of squashy. But after I did that, I'm like, well, I climbed up there and I started weed eating, and I had to clean the carburetor out yesterday, so I was adjusting the carburetor mix, and that thing took off. It's like, what? Finally started running right and everything. I'm up there knocking the grass down, bomb, bomb. All of a sudden, I hit an ant pile. I couldn't see because of the grass, and it blew all over me. So I start climbing down. Then I realized apparently I was standing in an ant pile also because I got ants all over my shoes and halfway up my legs. So that was the end of my weed eating for today.
Was this on the new property or your property?
No, in my backyard. The raised beds didn't do anything again this year. The soil mix just isn't right. So we're going to be taking the soil mix out and we're going to bring it to the property, but we're going to put like a quarter of, well, we basically take it and put 3 inches across the top of the soil and then mix it in with the tiller into the original soil after we get the grass out. So it just doesn't hold water. It doesn't hold nutrients like it is. So
I got a big raised garden bed out in the backyard that I grow the corn in, and that soil I brought into that bed is junk. It's nothing but sand. It holds no water.
You know what you can do, Cajun? You can when you go to deal with the grass, you can take like a spade shovel and turn it upside down, like dig down past the roots and that, turn it upside down and let the grass dry out, and then go and put that soil on, because that's free nitrogen in your dirt. That's what grass
we're also we're thinking about we had done what we rented a turf topper one time, like when I did the when I removed the dirt for the where my greenhouses are. We got a turf top and we took out the top 1.5 inches, stacked it off on the side and let it dry out. And it did well when we put it back in. We killed all the grass on it. So we're either going to do that or we're thinking about getting some vinegar. We have a friend that can get us 5 or 10 gallons of 100% vinegar, and we'll kill the grass with the vinegar and turn it over to where we could turn it over a few times and try to keep the grass seeds from starting on it.
The vinegar is what I use. I use the 30% vinegar. It works really well.
30%?
I use 30%.
Yeah, this is 100%. This is actual vinegar that hasn't been diluted yet from a vinegar factory. Oh, God.
That's even better.
It smells like ass. It's horrible.
Yeah. No, but it works great.
It does. Pop actually used it, and he sprayed inside the greenhouse, and it last fall, and it killed everything he had inside the greenhouse. Just it was all closed up because it was cool. He killed all the plants inside the greenhouse with just the vapors off of it.
Yeah. Oh no, vinegar is a great weed, grass kill. Anything you want to kill, the vinegar is awesome.
Look, Nisi. Crow said some sporty shorts in that color. He could put them on his OnlyFans, and you might get a big bunch of orders from him.
OnlyFans. But
yeah, I mean, we got a few things that we want to try out at the property. It's always fighting grass over here. We had the biggest flush of flowers for the dragon fruit this year. We ended up, while I was at work, we had like 27 flowers open, and I think 13 or 14 of them took. Sheena's getting better at hand pollinating the dragon fruit flowers.
So you're pollinating those at night?
Yeah, it's a night blooming flower, and it only stays open during the night. It opens up around 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and it closes up about 7 o'clock in the morning.
So it's basically vice versa of like the zucchinis and squashes and stuff, that they open up like 6 in the morning and close up at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly. And we don't have any type of nighttime pollinators around here, so all the plants have to be pollinated by hand. There's very few dragon fruit flowers that are self-pollinating. Right. There's even some that you can't use. The pollen inside the flower is no good for anything. You can't use it. You have some that you take the pollen from and you pollinate the flowers, and then you have others that you just throw the pollen away because the pollen's basically neutral, is dead. Yeah. But if the rain, if we continue to get steady rains like we've been doing, we should have a good good run on them in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks of dragon fruit. But if we start getting a whole bunch of rain, it could mess them up really bad.
At least you're getting rain. I haven't had rain here in 45, 50 days.
Really?
Oh no, it's my lawn is like gone.
I wish it would be like that because the weeds are growing so fast. As far as yeah, no joke, Mr. Rich. If the mosquitoes would pollinate, I'd be set. That would be nice. But the grass is just ridiculous. We're having so much problems keeping up with the grass. My motivation had been crap most of the year with all that medicine and stuff I was taking, and I finally got back on it. But I'm so far behind. I haven't watered the dragon fruit this year. The buckets are slapped full of grass from weeds growing in them. It's not a very good situation, but they're doing well. So watch. Here, Molly. Come on. Come on, girl. Look at that, John.
Oh, she's cute. Why don't you kiss her?
That's my grandpa.
Oh, she's cute. Very
I'm not
cute.
going to kiss her. I'm not giving you no ammunition.
Come on,
But-
give her a kiss.
No. She cuddles.
I'm sure you give her a little.
I don't have to, but I go lay down on the sofa. She comes lay down with me. She's rotten. Hey there, Cajun homesteader. We've been getting some rain over here. Good God, we've been getting some rain. He's out there almost in East Texas.
Oh, he's way down there.
Yeah, I think he's closer to Texas than I am. He's about 30, 40 miles to the west of me. Move, Cajun. We got the weather going on and the damn dogs are all at my feet. God, move. Ugh. A 70-pound dog trying to get underneath the desk. With my
Your dogs don't behave.
They listen like you. When they want something, they listen, and when they don't, they're just hard-headed.
Sounds a lot like my dog.
They do listen well unless there's a storm. It's got a little thunder and lightning outside, and they don't do well with it at all. He likes to climb underneath your feet, and he'll get under the covers and hide. You chew your arm off if you try to break in the house, but if it's raining, it'll be a tough choice: hide or attack, one or the other. You're probably gonna hide.
My dogs are very well behaved, very well trained. It's shh, shh, you there, shh. Except for Sushi, he once in a while he likes to mouth off a little bit.
He's like his daddy. John's trained well. He just likes to mouth off every once in a while.
Yeah, something like that.
But
Look who's talking. You're one of the biggest mouths that I've ever met on YouTube.
it's because I'm the swamp rat.
Yeah, you are a stinking swamp rat, is what you
That's
are.
my thing. And I have no problem being the swamp rat.
Right.
You're just jealous, John.
Jealous?
Mm-hmm.
In what way, shape, or form?
Because if I would put that mankini on, it'd be over. It'd be like
Yeah,
it looked like a busted can of biscuits.
you swamp rat. You could not pull this mankini off.
Oh, I could. I have no problems doing it. Dude, I just did that video and said I was taking applications for girlfriends. I've already got like 30 applications come in. That's how cool I am. Women want Cajuns.
Why don't you put on a mankini and put it on your profile and see how that goes?
Because my wife won't let. Oh, I'm not afraid to say she's the boss, unlike you. My wife's the boss.
I never said I'm the boss. I'm just the one that says
You did say you're the
what
boss.
to do.
We can go back and I can replay it if you'd like.
No, I said I'm not the boss. I just
No.
say what we're gonna do.
John, this is recorded. We can easily go back and find out.
Well, I'm going to say it again. I'm not the boss. I just say what we're going to do.
No, you just say yes, ma'am.
I say, yes, ma'am, this is what we're going to do.
And you repeat what she just told you.
I just say, yes, ma'am, this is what we're going to do.
Oh, this could be fun tonight.
You better be prepared, because I'm coming back for what a lot of people are expecting. Great singing from you, because yesterday I was at the Cosmics, and Marshmallow Man, he was there, and he heard me saying that you're a great singer, and how you did professional karaoke at the bars and all that stuff. And so
You lied to people.
no, I didn't lie to people. I've sang alongside of you before, and
Not
you're
a good
pretty.
singer.
You're pretty damn good. But I'm telling you that I'm bringing my A game tonight, and I think I'm going to outdo you, because they're going to be voting on the songs.
That's fine. As long as you bring Miss Donna, you might have a chance to win. If it's you by yourself, not gonna happen.
If she, what's today? Saturday. I think she has a birthday party of one of her friends, but if she's here, I'll bring her on if she wants to. She's the boss.
She's the boss. We know that, John. Just like when you gave her that jelly bean. Whoo, that face. That was awesome. Oh my God. How much trouble you got in with that?
I didn't get late for 3 days.
Oh, right there with it.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. At your age, it doesn't matter. That's fine. 3 days with none.
At my age, what the hell does it matter?
You old like that.
Little piece of heaven, Carol, how are you doing?
And that new greenhouse is amazing over there.
It is, yeah.
Oh.
Jetro did a really good job. Not Jetro, what's his name? Jared. Jed. I don't know his name.
Farron.
Farron, that's what it is. Farron, yeah. He does awesome work, Farron.
By himself. Put all that together by himself.
I know. I know.
God.
I watched this whole series. I think he's up to episode 8 or 9, where he does an amazing job.
Yeah. John has the mankini on.
I do.
There's lots of videos last year from Shed Wars. That was a phenomenon for a while. Shoot, clear into the new Shed Wars. When Farron does all that work, it's like taking it and everything's level and nice. Like, God, I've told him that I can't. I'm not meticulous enough to be able to do that. Not like putting a cement wall in and everything and making sure. I'm just not.
No,
I can't do it, and he does
right.
it.
He does, and I'm not shitting you. Robert Homestead Aquarius can attest that in private we've had conversations about Farron, and not only is he an awesome, amazing gardener, but he has a lot more skills. I watched him put a brand new bed on his on his truck there, and
With the bed, he changed the fuel filter in it before he put the bed.
Yeah, he does. He does
Lots.
really, really good work. Yeah, Farron. Yeah, he does
It's
really
amazing.
good work. Yeah. And Cheryl does awesome canning. Yeah, but she showed a video recently where she was like preserving eggs in vinegar. But I would love to see is a end result of like after a certain amount of time. Like I would love to see her crack an egg and actually fry it to see what it looks like. Because she didn't show that in the video.
It was fresh eggs in vinegar. I didn't see
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, fresh eggs right out of the chicken's ass, and she puts it.
It's that.
What isn't it? Doesn't it come from the ass, or does a chicken have a different hole? I think it's from their ass. But anyway, I thought it was a great video, but she didn't do like, okay, this is a year later.
Right.
Let me crack this egg. Yeah, that would have been awesome to see.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I think the only type of egg.
Highlight her
that-
comment.
Well,
What's she saying?
I don't think
Water glazing, and it's not vinegar. Oh, I thought it was vinegar.
Glass.
It's lime
It's a
water.
lime.
Got to use the lime and fresh chicken eggs. Yeah, Danny, fresh chicken eggs. Oh, I thought it was vinegar. No, okay, so it's like
That's what I was-
lime
Yeah,
water.
there's-
Yeah, lime water.
gotta be with the fresh eggs because there's something on fresh eggs that
They have
helps to
a
preserve.
film on them.
A
Yeah,
membrane.
And she explained all that. Believe she explained is that if you wash that membrane off, basically you open up the pores for the eggshell and they can spoil. So don't wash the eggs, and this way they stay protected in that protective coating or film, whatever it is. But that's Cheryl. I dig your channel. You're doing a lot of great things there.
I'm so tired. I get about 80 emails a day from the DocuSign from all the crap. You don't have to go in and sign stuff no more when you buy it. It's all on your phone. You push a button, you open it, I acknowledge it, and then you push all the little squares. It's a bunch of mess. Well, it's all done now, and I'm still getting damn emails from it. It's like
I know
70.
when I refinanced the house last November, everything is done through the cell phone. And
Yep.
I spent like 5 hours just electronic signature, boom, 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 boom. It's like 5 hours worth of electronic signatures, and it's like, Jesus, like all this stuff.
The only thing they had to go, Sheena went in to sign. I did a and gifting some butcher rooster to a friend.
Shut up, you big bastard.
You're gonna show the ducks hatching on your channel, I hope. That is cool. Bought some roosters. It's time to start putting some roosters in the freezer right now. John, God dog it. Ugh. Oh my God. I hate to see it when he gets drunk tonight. The bloom. The film on the eggs, fresh eggs, is called the bloom, and the bloom protects the eggs from being porous. That is cool. Have you ever saved them? Tried them out a year later or 6 months later? I've seen a lot of people that have, and they say there's very little difference in the flavor. It's more to the texture. Might be a little different, similar to when they save it in the when they dehydrate them. The texture, the flavor is still the same, but the texture is a little bit different than what it would normally be. Oh man, it's almost time to turn this off. Almost an hour. We'll give it about another 15 minutes messing around with John. If anybody else would like to come up, y'all are welcome. It's open. Talk about whatever. It's just raining outside. They had a whole bunch going on, so I figured we'd visit a little bit before we take a break and get ready for karaoke tonight. Hey, when you get up to leave, slide that chair over. Don't just stand up and walk away.
What? What happened?
Because you scared people.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Oh, we'll still be going with the karaoke at midnight. It's going to be big this time. We'll be laughing at John talking slow because he's a little intoxicated. No comment?
Oh, I'm gonna be the one that's intoxicated.
Oh, yeah.
What about you?
You're always the one that quits, John. You're like, I'm tired. I'm gotta go, and yeah, that's what normally happens.
Well, yeah, because it's like 4 or 5 hours. I gotta wake up, go to sleep, and so I can work the next day.
That's why we're doing it on Saturday, so you don't have to go to work in the morning.
Well, sometimes I got to go fishing Sunday morning, or maybe I got to go to work Sunday morning. I do work 7 days a week sometimes.
Fishing on the bottom is not fishing.
Oh no.
Nope.
I just actually Monday I caught 400 pounds of tuna. I caught 10 tuna.
Yeah, that's nice.
They're beautiful, beautiful fish.
The see you later, Gear Man. Take care, brother.
See you again.
Yeah, we ended up with I think I had 12 pounds of fillets off them specs I caught last month. And then I still have the video I need to edit from when we went fishing at that pond last time I was in. We ended up with, I think it was 7 pounds of fish. 80 something fish. The little, I don't remember what they call. We call them sakale. I think Jeff said it was a sun perch or something.
Yeah.
There's some good eating. We got that.
I wanted to take video of the tuna fishing trip, but we were out 150 miles, and you know we had 12 to 15 foot swells. And
oh no,
not doing it.
What size boat y'all were in?
It was a 46 footer.
Yeah, that's a good size boat. That's still kind of small for 10 to 15 foot swells.
Yeah, 46 foot J Wheeler, whatever the hell they call it. But still, even 12-foot swells. I mean, that thing is just up and down, up and down.
And if it's a roller, it's not bad. It goes up, but when they peak and they kind of white cap, it goes up, then it slams down. Bang!
Yeah, boom. Yeah,
that ain't fun.
Yeah. One of the guys, Jimmy, he dropped a $3,000 rod overboard.
He had to pay for it?
Well, it was his rod. No, it was his rod.
Damn.
Because we were using our personal rods, and he had like one of the top rods, and he just it just fell right out of his hands. Boom. Overboard. Gone.
Wow. That's what y'all get for fishing on the bottom.
No, we were actually fishing top water.
For tuna?
Yeah.
We've caught some. I think it's a yellowfin that we have out here. They don't get real big in the areas we're at, or where I've caught them before. They don't get real big, but maybe 5-6 pounds. But it's some good eating, and we'll fish. It won't go all the way down, but we don't put a weight on it to where it'll drop off, 3 or 4 feet below the water.
Are you using lures or are you live lining?
We would it was a fishing pole. I don't know what you mean by lures. We'd use a fishing pole with a DOA shrimp on the end of it. No, there's no weight on it. Cast it out.
Yeah, so the line is what's sinking it.
Yeah, the line and the lure sinks it to a point where it's below
the surface.
The surface, yeah. Depending on how much salt water they have and freshwater mixture, it'll sink to different points for it. But
yeah, see, on the way out, we needed the bait, so we ended up getting a whole bunch of scup, like 11, 12-inch scup.
Never heard of that.
Scup is
like a mullet, or it's a trash fish.
Yeah, it's like a trash fish, but a really delicious fish to eat. But we needed the bait so we could live line, and then we loaded up the live well. And, you just put the 16-ounce hook on it, and you just toss it and let it swim.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it just stays there swimming, and then once the tuna start approaching, or even bluefish, you could see they'll start getting nervous and like running all over, trying to get away. So you're like, okay, something's about to hit that scup, and sure enough, it's like bam! They just whack it, and see it. They start taking off, and
that's what was fun with the specs the other day. Whenever we were fishing. Well, when I was fishing it, you could see the bait was floating about a foot under the water when I was working it, and you could just see it's like all of a sudden a streak of silver, boom, and it hit, and it would jerk down, and
and it's gone.
Uh-oh.
It's fun fishing.
It is. It really was. We had a good time. Colt got tired after about an hour. We got there towards the end of the fish feeding, and after he caught like 3 or 4 fish, he had enough. So he went sit in the back of the truck, and he'd come back and fish every once in a while. He wanted to eat. You know how kids are with fish and fishing. But then I think we ended up staying like 3.5, 4 hours. We had a good time. The lady told us we don't throw anything back. You know, if we caught a fish, we had to keep it. The pond was getting overstacked. Sheena caught the biggest one. You froze? Oh, I thought you were frozen.
No. I was just reading something Robert was saying.
Yeah, my blueberry bushes are looking good. We don't have any more fruit on them, but they're starting to put out a lot of new growth. We're excited. We're so excited about everything, really. I know it's a lot of work we're gonna have coming up, but
now, did you tell me that you do have running water?
Yeah, we have a water well out there. The water pump's gone, so I gotta get a new water pump. The lady basically gave us money for the water pump and the tank, so we're gonna put a new water pump and a tank out there, and we're gonna see how it works out. We're gonna be running. From what I figured out the other day, is to be close to 2,000 feet of water line. We're going to have right at 1,000 feet of main line that we're going to send out. Then we're going to have branches from the main line to be able to go to different areas with different, we're going to set it up to where we can use a water timer to set up different sections of everything to be able to run it. So we're not sure, with it being a shallow well pump, if it's going to be able to maintain the water all the time. And what we might end up doing is get a 2,000 gallon tank, put a 2,000 gallon tank out there when we put the tractor barn up, and then we'll collect the water off of it, and we'll have water pumps to be able to pump out into different sections of it also.
That's smart.
We're looking at different ways. Harbor Freight actually has a couple little pumps that work well. They pump up to about 70 pounds of pressure. It's hard to believe the reviews on them because some of them are fake, but for about $120, it should be able to water 2 zones of what we're looking to put out, with the water well. So it's just going to be see how the water well works out and how the pump keeps up with everything, and then we're going to make decisions from there.
Are you guys near? Is that property near water by any chance?
Oh yeah. I'm. Go ahead.
So you're near water, so that's a good thing. Just don't run that well like full blast all the time when you're using it. Maybe have it half. So that the pump in the well and the water can get to that well, and it doesn't dry out.
The water's not. The well's not going to dry out. I can promise you that. We dig down about 7 feet.
Temporarily.
Oh, it's not going to dry out. The zone where it's at there's where I'm at. There's like 4 or 5 different good zones to be able to get water in. The better zones at about 175 feet. But the ones that are up around 45 feet and about 75 feet, they're both really good zones. They don't run out of water. It's just that the quality of the water is not as – you got a lot more minerals and stuff in the water a little bit higher up in the zone where I am than you do in the lower one. So you have to worry about your drip line or your drip emitters plugging up with iron or calcium and stuff like that when you're pumping out. But we're literally a half mile away from the Delcambre Canal, which is a freshwater canal, and less than 2 miles away from the lake, Lake Peigneur. And it's highly unlikely that we're going to run out of water right there at any time soon. The water channels are just there.
All right, Danny. I think I got my message across. I came up for a little bit to to set you straight for tonight.
You better bring your A game tonight. What you were playing with right here was about a C game.
I'm bringing it tonight, and
bring your fish. You can kiss
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go continue on my nest box there on my chicken coop, and I'll see you at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I think I'm gonna shut it down and get me a little nap in, and hopefully it quits raining. I can go back and do a little more work.
Yeah, you're gonna need a nap. All right, guys. See you tonight.
Later,
Yeah.
John. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna go ahead and
Bye,
shut
guys.
it down, Lewis. Thank you, man, for coming in.
All right.
We'll see you tonight. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Y'all have a great one. Later.